here calamari I've had. And Kendra got up there and sang with the lady. That lady was amazing. She has a soulful voice. She wasn't from there. She was from, I want to say, somewhere in South America, like Brazil or Venezuela, something like that. I think it was Venezuela. Her voice is amazing. I'll post videos later. After that, we went to Gusto's. After Gusto's, we ended up at South Beach Bar. South Beach Bar was popping. And I'm like, why didn't we end up here all night? So you know what we was headed to the next night. Soho. We shut that place down. On our very last day, I had a very late start. Like, I could not get out of bed for anything. I think by the time I got out of bed, it was like 12:30. I could not get up. Still, I ended up falling asleep that day on the beach. My tan is, like my shoulder, I am dark. Like, y'all can't see this, but I am dark. Okay, I fell asleep on the beach. That's the worst thing to do. But if you trying to get a tan, here you go. But I started getting uncomfortable because I was so hot. So I ended up, going upstairs. I ended up staying up there because I was so hot. I needed to cool down, and I missed the last chance to see sunset. But it's okay because it won't be my very last time going. So that day, me and my dad was like, our bodies feel like crap. I think we got beat up from those ATV rides. So we ended up sitting in the jacuzzi for a minute. Or no, not the ATV rides, the jet skis. I'm sorry. So then me and Kendra, we ended up going and having dinner at, excuse me for pronouncing this probably so gringo and wrong, Perla d'Italia and Cucina. So we went there. When I say that was the most fire pasta I have ever had in my entire life, it was a French side, it was an Italian side, and you can choose your food. And so we sat on the Italian side, and we wanted pasta and what did we have? Oh, we had salad. And our waiter, he was really nice. He was really sweet. They ended up giving us like a little percentage off, and we could get the percentage off, or we can get 2 glasses of wine. We just chose the percentage off because we was gonna be drinking already later on our last day. So after that, we went to South Beach Bar, and we was there all night, like all night. We didn't go to Gusto's. We went to South Beach Bar, and that's where we met some amazing people. And never forget them. There were some dope, amazing people. Basically like bartender, and one was security guard for all of the clubs and bars in Aruba, and even security for some celebrities here in the States. Amazing people. Shout out to y'all. They treated us really well on our last trip. On our last day. Took really good care of us. After South Beach Bar, that the vibes didn't end there. We went to the after party, and I can't remember where the after party was at. But it was a place he ended up taking us to, so we didn't even take a taxi. Like, them taxis are expensive there. So he was like, y'all gonna hop in my ride. So he was like, bet. He took us to there, got us in. Hennessy bottle, hookah, all that on him. Like, it was just amazing. Good vibes. Love the people. He was Jamaican, so he was just talking to us and telling us a little bit more about where he's from, what he does here, what he does in the States, and stuff like that. And so that was fun. That was our last night, and that was the best way that I could have possibly spent my best night. There's so much more to it, but it was just amazing all the way around. Like I said, we met these people, and we wanted to learn more about them. I don't know why it took us so long to even ask them about their cultures and stuff, but that was the day that we really learned a lot more about Aruba and what they're about. And it's been great. It was great. It was great. So, our very last day, day 8, which was only a half day. It was kind of sad because my uncle that lives in California, my little cousins and Monica, we had to say, our see you laters to them a little earlier. They had an earlier flight than us. So, we walked down there, did our last little beach thing. last beach visit in the morning, and it was just so beautiful. And it's just like, wow, I really wish this was my life. Then I went souvenir shopping and stuff. I ended up finally getting my gelato. Next time I have to try gelatismo, but I was able to get my gelato from the resort. And I finally saw some iguanas that day on my last day. How did I just see iguanas on the last day? I saw two. No, I saw two that day, and the day before, right before I went to the beach, I saw the huge iguana. Like, it was huge. I don't even know how big it was. They're huge. Never seen anything like it in my entire life. But apparently everybody else had saw them. Like, and I saw it was a green one, and one was like black or gray or something like that. So that was cool. Finally got to see those iguanas that I had been waiting to see. And then next thing you know, we were off to the airport, and it was basically like a 12-hour trip. It wasn't really a 12-hour trip, but it was just like a 12-hour ordeal. Customs, it was like two parts of customs. Like, you would go through and they check your passports and everything. Boom. Then they send your suitcases and stuff through. When you got to the airport, then you went through customs, then you get your suitcase, and then you got to send it back. It was like, I don't know. We went through like 2 different security checkpoints plus customs, and then like you thought you were done with customs. No, you still weren't. It was crazy. But then I got my white Hennessy, brought back home. White Hennessy is so smooth. I had it before, but then I gave it to a friend. But it's really smooth. It's something that you can drink without having a chaser. Me personally, I like it with Sprite, just a little bit. It's really good. But all in all, it was a great, wonderful experience. I truly appreciate my dad for doing this for me, because he didn't have to. But it was our first trip together, and I was really excited. We spent a lot of time together. I spent a lot of time with my family. We all learned many more things about each other from being with each other on a week-long trip. That was our first time ever doing it, and I am just so grateful. Like, it was amazing time. Other than that, I would definitely do it again. Nothing I would do any different. Only thing is when I go back, there are just things that I would just love to do that I didn't get the chance to do this time. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all have been wondering how my trip went, what it what it entailed of. But I had just been so busy since I've been back. I hadn't had a chance to do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are learning a little bit more about what I actually did in Aruba. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more.